YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Oh, nah, this is downright evil, you guys. If you guys do not know why Joe Budden is known as a master gaslighter, here's Exhibit A, you guys. If there's ever a Nobel Peace Prize for being a gaslighter, best believe Joe will be taking that award home every single year. And to his credit, this is what makes him a good podcaster. Sometimes, even when you know you're absolutely wrong, you gotta double down on the fuckery. Now, last weekend, Cardi B finally dropped her sophomore album. The album is called Am I the Drama? I believe right now, as of today, it's actually on pace to sell 200k units first week, which I'm not gonna lie to you guys, is actually a very solid number. As you guys know right now, a lot of top artists are not even cracking 100k units first week. Last weekend, Joe and the guys critiqued her album. Joe actually praised the album. He said it was good, but almost after every single record, Joe will give credit to the writers. Now, I understand doing it for maybe 1 or 2 songs, maybe 3 or 4, but it was so noticeable that even Cardi B had to chime in and correct them.
I don't want to be a messy bitch, so I ain't getting into it. But the line itself,
Hard.
whoever is writing these lines,
Party wrote a lot of it. I'm not sure about. Let me get the credits is right here. I'm gonna look that hard.
he is smoking
He's
this
on.
shit.
He's on here. Yeah, Torre.
Yeah,
I think
he's
wrote some
great.
as well. Shout to Torre.
Your mother didn't want you. Brenda got a baby ass bitch. See, you can't play with these Bronx bitches, yo.
Yeah.
At all.
Or Party.
Now, not only did Cardi B correct Joe, but Cardi B also went on to post the proof that it was actually her that wrote the song Joe was trying to give credit to the writers for. Cardi B said, wait, whoever wrote it? Nah, that's Cardi. This is my process. I'm a natural roaster, and you already know I'm quick with the mouth. So I'll be coming up with lines and I record myself, then lay it later. Don't give me backhanded tens, cause I'll always be able to prove my shit. Now, you would think even after Cardi B responded back to him and also showed proof that she actually did write the song,
going through it, you see her going through it in life and put her on blast on social media.
Joe would back off and concede to Cardi. Hey, you got it, big dog. My bad. I was wrong. Shout out to you, Cardi. I fuck with the album. Salute. Nope, not when it comes down to Joseph Anthony Budden. On today's podcast, episode 863, Joe responded back to Cardi B calling him out, and he doubled down on the fuckery. Joe then got heated and put out a PSA to all artists. Hey, do not tell me what the fuck to say about your album. Here's what he said.
Do y'all still feel the same way? I know we gave this deep 1 hour analysis of the album based on one listen or a couple hours. I'm sure y'all bumping the album this weekend.
Yeah.
Y'all feeling better about it? The same? Worse?
The same. I love that album.
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Still a really good album.
I really like it.
Really
yeah.
good album.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling good
I
about it.
didn't come in here and say that just in the moment. Like, it's a good album. Even Killing These Hoes really became one of my favorite joints afterward. It didn't jump out to me at first, but that beat, I've heard that beat. It's just 90s mixtape type of.
Yeah.
She gave me a lot of mixtape type shit, and
She
I
did.
guess that's for me. That's for me. She gave me something, pause. So I still feel the exact same about the album. I know she was on everybody's ass who had a critique or something to say about it, because she was on our ass about the writers segment. The writers
She
portion.
responded.
I personally am always going to big up the writers, producers, and engineers that don't get the fucking spotlight on them. Sorry.
I do get it though. I understand it. Like
We also bigged her up.
We could big it up, but it did look like we just kept trying to focus almost on the writers. So I understand if I'm her. Yo, it's my album dropping. I'm getting all of this praise about the album. Do you like the album or not? Like, all right, yes. Even if she has a writing camp or if she has writers, it's not a secret. It's not like ghost writers.
That's why I don't think it's a big deal if we highlight them.
Right.
Yeah, but to continue, it's like we stayed on the writers a little bit too much. I'm with her. I'm not mad at
writers don't
that.
get a lot
No,
of
we
credit.
didn't.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
That's Cardi B propaganda.
We did though.
We talked about the album for an hour.
Cool, but then
In that hour,
And reviewed it very well.
and also said we like her delivery, we like her flow, we
Execution.
we bigged up everything you could big up.
Cool, but not
don't
to
come
him-
now with the sensitive bullshit of y'all focus too much on the writers.
No.
it's
No, we didn't.
not sensitive bullshit though. It's not.
It is.
Again, I love
But
the
argue
album.
argue that side so we could do it for 5 minutes. Come on.
Cool. if you're stopping the line and say, yo, who wrote this, or whoever wrote this did, this is fire. Whoever wrote this, like,
I agree with that.
That was unnecessary. You could just shout out the writers.
No.
All right. That's not what, huh? That's
I'm not going to just
because
blanket.
he's saying that you guys are nitpicking to find out what writers wrote each line.
I'm saying that I was thoroughly impressed with the bars on that album. And at every fourth stanza or eighth fucking stanza, they got a stop from me to say, wow. And in the wow, you highlight the writer.
What if she wrote it?
Then we would be highlighting her.
Then you could just shout out the bars. You don't have to specifically point out writer part here.
But we don't know what she wrote, Ice.
My thing
we don't
is,
know what she wrote.
So we're focusing on that though.
Because there's writers on 19 of the 22 records.
I get that. I understand that. She uses writers. We understand. And she also writes.
So
we can just say this is a dope bar.
No.
All right. Well, y'all. All right. So y'all want to continue to pick out for the writer?
No. We want to.
Don't be mad if somebody sit there and say, "Okay, my nigga, we heard you."
Oh wait, we're not mad at them, but they could take that sensitive bullshit up the street somewhere. We highlighting all the things that we liked about the project that happens to include the writing and the writers. And what should we wait the next 8 years to big up the writers? When should they be bigged up?
You can big up the writers by not stopping, like you said, every couple stanzas saying, "Yo, whoever wrote this is fire." Yo, whoever wrote that is fire. Or you could just say, yo,
check me out.
Some dope ass writing on this project
check this
too.
out.
Some dope ass production, some dope ass writing, some dope ass engineering, some dope ass mixing.
Let's try it a different way. None of y'all artists tell me what I get to say about your project. Let's try it a different way.
Why not?
Because I can say what the fuck I want to say about an album.
Of course you can.
Yeah, let's
and
try
they can feel how they want to say about you saying
I
it.
never said nothing about that part.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
I never said nothing about that.
You got every right to say what you want to say about
If you
the
need
album.
the throating, go to your fan page.
Yeah,
but isn't it?
I'm gonna say what I feel like saying about y'all album.
It sounds like y'all getting sensitive to her critique of y'all.
Your Parks.
That's what that sounds like.
Reverse it.
That's what it sounds like. What you tripping for?
Freeze,
Stop it, freeze.
Parks, isn't it confusing?
Please.
Isn't it confusing if you critique something that may come off as a slight, but then still say, "Yo, I love you," though? It's confusing to a person that has an up and down relationship with you, or feel that they have an up and down relationship.
Here we go.
If you're gonna tippy toe around, that's how I feel.
No, because you care about relationships all the time. But
what I'm saying is that how can a person not take it as you being funny? I agree with you. How can a person that already feels up and down about you
feel like you play with me a certain way?
Yeah, not take that as being funny. Yes, you can do whatever you want, but
they can take it that way.
Yo, let's stop this. Who wrote this?
Let me ask you a question.
Now, I'm sorry, but Ice is completely correct. And you know what? Joe knows exactly what he's doing. He's doing all this to agitate Cardi B. If the roles were reversed and this was Nicki Minaj and Nicki actually responded to Joe and also showed proof that she actually wrote her records, I don't think we see Joe come back on the next podcast episode to double down. Last week when Cardi B was doing her promo run for her album, guess which platform Cardi B refused to go to? That's right, the Joe Budden podcast. Cardi and Joe are not on good terms right now. The last couple of months, Cardi B has been telling Joe, hey, stop speaking about me. It's clear you do not fuck with me anymore, so please stop talking about me on your podcast, especially when you keep talking about my personal life. Cardi B sat with the Breakfast Club and Charlamagne actually asked him, hey, why are you beefing with podcasters, aka Joe? And here's what Cardi said.
You're spazzing online a lot lately. What made you slow that down? You ain't spazzing a minute.
I kind of did like 2 weeks ago because I feel like I'm getting picked on again.
What was it 2 weeks ago? I don't remember that.
It was kind of mild.
Okay.
Probably like 2 weeks, probably like a week, but I don't know. I just been so busy.
Who you feel like was picking on you?
You were talking about you was going at like the podcasters and the blogs and people reviewing and talking about you musically, right? Was that it?
It's not even talk about me. It's talk about everything. Like everything. Like like you guys talk about you guys talk about people, but it's like imagine if you like come every single day and talk about one person every single day, every single time, and then it's like, all right, you don't do it for this person, so why you do it to me? But and it's constant and it's every week. Like it's like, like what's up? Now you got my attention for real.
Is that why you did this rollout? This because a lot from that the conversation has been Cardi did the upper brow outlets, like you sat with Gayle King, you sat with Kelly Rowland, you're here with the Breakfast Club, but you didn't do a lot of
no upper brow.
I mean, but we're the intersection between the righteous and the ratchet. But
no, but these are like these are my people. I know these people.
People feel like you didn't because of that rant. That like we've seen people have been going to a lot of like podcasts and they're sitting. Which I know you're gonna do a stream, right?
I did podcasts though. They just haven't come out yet.
Oh, okay.
I did do some podcasts, but I'm gonna do podcasts with people that like me. Like, why do I gotta sit with podcasters that I don't like? I agree. For what? Like, if you don't like me, like, why am I gonna go to your shit? Mm-hmm. Like, so I could like what prove what to you? Like, you don't like me, and it is what it is. I'm not gonna go to podcasters that I don't like. Why am I gonna go sit down with you? You don't fucking like me. You talk mad shit about me. You contribute like to my pressure. Mm-hmm. So why am I gonna sit down with your ass? I'm gonna sit down with people not like, because people are like, you just sit down with people that kiss your ass. No, I like positive people. I like people that make me feel good. I like people that I be like, you know what? I like them. Mm-hmm. I can hang out with them. If I don't like you, why am I sitting down with you? To prove what point?
So now that we know there's little to no respect between Joe and Cardi B, as a matter of fact, I think these guys might actually hate each other. Joe went on JBTV Spaces last weekend. Shout out to JBTV on Twitter. Make sure you guys go follow them. Joe was confronted by a fan about his critique on Cardi's album, and he flat out said, I do not give a fuck about that lady's feelings.
What is this, like some taboo shit? Like, we not supposed to ask who wrote what when we know somebody's writing the shit? Like, what is the problem here?
What pushes her buttons?
I don't give a fuck about that lady's buttons. Listen, y'all almost wrote something mean yesterday,
then don't
but I
act
deleted
shocked
it.
when she thinks
But I deleted it
because
I'm in a good mood and we feeling nice and it's a celebratory mood. But who give a fuck about that lady's feelings?
Okay, well, you finally said it, and she knows that that's how you feel instead of acting like oblivious to.
I don't give a fuck about nobody's feelings. This is a celebratory moment, and you should honor the writers. Honor the writers. I'm honoring writers. That's not a slight to nobody.
Okay. For rappers, sometimes that's a slight.
Enough.
For
you bitches don't write.
Enough. After the third who wrote it felt kind of cringy. To me, I can stand alone on that.
But that could be a different person writing it.
Now, this is a much different tone that we normally see Joe speak about Cardi. He's normally more nicer to Cardi. He normally cares about Cardi's feelings. But after Cardi has been constantly calling him out and then goes on a promo run and does not make a stop at his podcast, Joe no longer feels the need to protect her and her feelings. Especially because we also do not see Joe critique other people's albums that have writers. If I'm not mistaken, and you guys can correct me in the comments below, but when Joe was praising the last album that Diddy dropped, Joe never asked about the writers on the album. No, he simply just enjoyed other records. If you go to a restaurant to enjoy a meal, you're not going to ask, hey man, who made these potatoes? Hey man, who made this mac and cheese? Hey man, this baked chicken is off the hook. Yo dog, these carrots off the chain. Who made this? This steak is amazing. Who made this steak? Somebody go find me the specific chef that made this steak. No, you're going to say, hey, this meal was delicious. Compliments to the chef. Joe, you know good and well exactly what you're doing, man. Let's see how Cardi B responds to this. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of Joe doubling down on Cardi B's writers? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.